Hey there, Capricorn. Welcome to your weekly reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Yes, your weeklies are back. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you so much. Remember to check out your Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Let's tap into your weekly energy. Your energy for the week ahead. You've got the Ace of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. Love that beautiful start here. However, there is some energy here that is, highlighting some stressors in your life, feeling a bit dissatisfied in life, in love, in connections, in your job, in your relationships. You always get the Queen of Swords here, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. This could be someone who is very sharp-witted, sharp with their tongue as well, just as they are with their sword. So this could be someone that you interact with on a personal level, in a relationship with, that can be very hard with their words. I will say it that way. Okay. I feel like sometimes they lack the empathy though. I feel like sometimes they're just a bit too curt, very, point blank to the point, no beating around the bush, and they'll tell it like it is, even if it'll hurt you. And I feel like sometimes you are in this position, especially if you're in a relationship with them, sometimes you're in this position of wanting to walk away. You're like, this is no longer making me happy. This is just not the business. This is not for me. I don't know what I need to do. How did I get myself into this situation? How, especially if this has been like an ongoing back and forth type of relationship where it feels like it's been a karmic cycle for some of you. So it does feel as though some of you are just, I don't even want to say anything. I just want to walk away. I feel like you've reached that point of, this is no longer exciting. This is no longer fulfilling me. This could be also about a job. This could also be about your living arrangements, about a place of employment, a career, just overall in that energy of, how do I plan my next move? How do I plan my exit strategy? How do I plan the next level of my life, in career, in romance, in love, in business, in my family, creating something that I've wanted to create for your family, your children, your partner, spouse, whatever it may be. We do start off here with the Ace of Cups, which is a beautiful, beautiful energy. I feel like this is very heart-centered energy. Some of you are definitely tapping into a more vulnerable side of you. I feel like if you have avoided feeling some emotions, avoided love altogether, and you've pretty much just, I feel like some of you Capricorns, I'm just going to say it this way, if you've been single for a long time, it's kind of been mostly by choice. I feel like you don't actively pursue it, but rather it's kind of there to have some sort of a connection, to fill the quiet time, to fill the void, to maybe meet new people, to maybe expand your experiences. But I get this feeling, especially if you're out there dating, if you've been single for a while, I get this feeling that you're dating, but not because you're looking for love or because you're looking for something deeper, but it's just so that you're not alone. And although some of you don't mind being alone, I feel that some of you have now entered the energy of loneliness, where in the past, you're very independent. You're doing whatever you want. The Nine of Pentacles here is definitely giving vibes of, I got this. I got me. I'm independent. I don't have to worry about anything or anybody. I love me. I love my life. I've created this. I've created all this abundance that I can continue to pursue whatever it is that I want. But it still felt like there was something missing. And so I feel like all of a sudden, some of you may actually be stressed over the lack of love, like true, genuine love, or loving connections, loving friendships, or loving connections in terms of closeness with family, with friends, with children in your life, right? It just feels like for some of you, you may be all work and some play, right? Where in the past, maybe it was all work, it's just fluctuated. And I feel like you've gotten to a point in your life where you're like, well, I've done all this hard work. I've, you know, skipped out on people's, you know, celebrations or my own life experiences. But now what? What do I have to show for? How far have I come? I've dedicated my life to this or that, or my job or my career or my children. And now what? What does the next stage of my life bring? I feel like some of you are definitely asking that question. Because I feel like you have this pulling, this tugging to your heart chakra, you know, to your heart, where maybe even some of you are also feeling a little bit more emotional, heightened emotions at this time. Things that maybe didn't usually bring a sense of softness to your heart now do. Right? Especially if you're seeing, you know, things out there that show random acts of kindness and, you know, things where it's like pay it forward. I feel like somebody does that to you. It really touches your heart. You're able to do it for someone else, vice versa. I just feel like you're really much more heart-centered and focused at this time and how you want to move forward. And as I started to say that, my ear started ringing super loud. Okay, so that is definitely a clear message from source, from spirit, that it is okay to follow your heart at this time, wherever it may lead you, especially if you are in a connection that feels as though it is energetically, mentally, and emotionally draining you. And you are at the point of, I know that there is more for me. This cannot be it. And, you know, although you'd like to run away from it, you know that that's not the right thing to do. So what is next for my Capricorn friends here? Ten of Swords, right next to the Ten of Wands. So clearly, this needs to end. It has brought too much heartache for you, because I get this energy of there was someone or something that ripped your family apart. Whether you are being blamed for ripping a family apart, or you are looking at someone else who perhaps couldn't remain faithful, who perhaps was too caught up in, you know, their own life that they wouldn't commit to you, family, children, whatever it may be. The Three of Swords here, right after the Ten of Swords and next to the Ten of Wands, is really saying not only is this a very unhealthy connection that you've perhaps been going, and I heard the word battled, that you've battled back and forth. And I mean, you've battled with them, but you've also battled with yourself to stick it out, to make it work. And even when you've known that, not this again, I know I shouldn't go back, you've battled with yourself as to why are you doing this? I feel like your inner self, your higher self, your inner voice is no longer whispering, is no longer nudging, but rather shouting and yelling at you like, Capricorn, you should freaking know better. You already know, you've been here before, so many times before. Ten of Swords, Three of Swords. They know that you love them, that you want to make it work, that you're a good person, that you care about them, that, you know, maybe some of you are afraid of what people will think or say, or, you know, I feel like there is emphasis on other viewpoints here, especially surrounding a family, that they know that they can practically hurt you on purpose. For some, flirt and cheat and do things that you know are out of line in a relationship that nobody should be doing to the other person. And you're still there. And I just feel like some of you need to really ask yourself why. Why are you there? Are they your happily ever after? Your Four of Wands? Are they someone or something to celebrate in your life? And I feel like there are more bad experiences or bad times with this person, and you're focusing on the minute, little teeny tiny positive impacts that they've probably made in your life, right? Like, oh, well, they're the father of my kids, or they're the mother of my children. You know, they brought my children. I can't do that. And that's probably all they did. What else? What else? I bet you're outnumbered with all the bad stuff they've done to you, everything that they've, you know, put you through. And Capricorn, are you not deserving of love, of more? Or are you willing to settle for this? Because I don't feel that you are happy with this person. And so if you've stopped going back and forth with this person, I have to say, good for you. Congratulations. Spirit is saying, I know that that was difficult, that that was hard, but I also know that that was the end of it. Because I don't feel like anybody here is going back to that. Those of you that have been wanting to leave it, wanting to completely turn your back on it, walk away, honor yourself and heal yourself and go within and really find true love, true happiness, that really is your next step to putting a final nail on the coffin of that painful connection. What else with the Four of Wands here for Capricorn? Two of Swords. Yeah, a lot of you guys are just kind of like waiting for things to get better. And they may get better for like a couple days, followed by some uneventful weeks. And then it goes downhill from there, and then right back up. Some of you are in this cycle of waiting to be loved by this person, waiting for them to go above and beyond. And I'm sorry I'm saying this, Capricorn, because I really feel like there's quite a few of you that are in relationships with people that there is like no love lost here. Like, it's routine, it's convenience, there's no love or affection, there's no care for each other. In terms of truly caring for each other's well-being. No, it'll be something like routine, like, oh, I care about them. Yeah. Yeah, oh, we're trying. I can see he's trying, she's trying. But some of you haven't really, truly experienced a happy and joyous relationship. Yeah, you're definitely feeling left out in the cold. Five of Pentacles. I'm also hearing this now, Capricorn, you're being guilted for something that you chose many, many years ago, and they will not stop throwing it in your face. And that's how they have you. They have you forever trying to repay or fix what you may have chosen in the past. And it is a vicious cycle. And I have to tell you, I want to say there was something similar in your April reading. It is in your playlist if you ever want to catch that. The card should be up here, but I also link it at the end. What is next? Yeah, Two of Wands. What is next? Well, make that choice, Capricorn. Make the choice to continue to seek joy and happiness in your life. Let's see what your Tea Leaf Tarot have for you. I do feel that there is love out there for you. There is someone that you never have to be worried about breathing around. Like, no walking on eggshells. This is pure, sweet, true love, unconditional love, being accepted and received for you, all of you. Fair man. This could be you, or this is dealings with a fair man. Oh, two other cards came out. Dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. Could be just fair skin. It doesn't have to be light hair also. So that could be you or someone else around you. Doesn't have to be male. I know there's both male and female energy in these cards, but that's what's coming through, along with the nest. An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. What did I just say? I know that's what you want. And I know that you've been trying to create this. And I know you've also been told that it is because of you that you don't have that. But you also don't have a very cooperative partner that you've been going back and forth with. The card of well, family wishes come true. I am telling you here, the energy for you this week is for you to really love yourself, be heart-centered. If you want to fix this relationship, this connection, you need to show that you're ready to go above and beyond. But there are also things that you can no longer be guilted for. Then it's like just regressing and continuously going back to that moment. And it becomes very emotionally and mentally draining for both of you. And so there has to be safe boundaries. There has to be forgiveness moving forward. And if you cannot have that, that is where you may see that you are at a crossroads where you need to make a decision moving forward. And, you know, if this person cannot offer that to you, beautiful, true love, new love, unconditional love is waiting for you on the other side of that. So you have the card of cobweb, protected from negative forces beyond your control, along with broken ring, parting of the ways in either romance or business. It's clear, because what comes next is happiness. You are chasing your own happiness. And I feel that this is very, very important for you. This is a pivotal week for you to really reflect on where you're at, where you've been, and where you want to go, Capricorn, because Mercury retrograde is definitely going to bring up residual energies from the past that you haven't fully resolved, that you fully haven't healed from. And in this case, if you are currently with someone that you've been going back and forth with, that is coming to light. If not, if you are currently single and now you're trying to, you know, truly go towards a more loving and connected relationship, this person from the past might just come in and might want to guilt you and say, you know, how dare you go out there and find love after what you did to me, after what you did to us, things of that nature. Again, don't let the guilt affect you to that point. Heal yourself, forgive yourself for what you did. If they can't forgive you, that is their problem, not yours. You can only do so much. Seriously, you can completely break yourself trying to prove something to someone else if they are truly not ready and willing to forgive you and work on this, okay? So keep that in mind. Sending you guys so much love, Capricorn. I cannot wait to see what is next for you in your May readings. Your playlist is here, and whatever other reading I have is there for you. Remember to give it a thumbs up, like, share, comment, and subscribe, and double tap that bell to get notified of all the readings. Your May reading is next. But you also have a lot of love out there for you. Take care, Capricorn. Bye.